The sea was a mirror, reflecting the brilliance of a star-studded sky. Aboard the RMS Titanic, opulence reigned. Laughter echoed through grand saloons, dreams sailed alongside champagne toasts. It was a night of unbridled optimism, a testament to human ingenuity. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. In the icy grip of the North Atlantic, a legend was about to be born, a tragedy etched in time. The Titanic's demise is not just a story of a shipwreck, it's a mystery that continues to captivate the world. The night of April 14, 1912, remains seared into our collective memory. The unsinkable ship, a marvel of modern engineering, met its match in a seemingly insignificant iceberg. Or was it insignificant? Over the years, questions have lingered, doubts have persisted. Some theories point to human error, a fatal combination of negligence and misjudgment. Others delve into the realm of the unknown, whispering of curses and conspiracies. Join us as we plunge into the depths of the Titanic's demise, exploring the various theories that have emerged over the years. From the plausible to the paranormal, we'll navigate the murky waters of speculation, seeking answers in the wreckage of a maritime legend. Section 2, The Iceberg, An Unshakable Truth. The official inquiry concluded, the Titanic struck an iceberg, causing catastrophic damage. It's a straightforward explanation, and yet, it hasn't satisfied everyone. Some researchers argue that the iceberg alone couldn't have inflicted such fatal wounds. Could there have been other contributing factors, hidden from the official narrative? The size and strength of the iceberg have been called into question. Some maritime experts believe that the iceberg that sank the Titanic must have been significantly larger than initially reported to have caused such extensive damage below the waterline. They point to the speed at which the ship sank, a mere 2 hours and 40 minutes, as evidence of massive internal damage. While the iceberg remains the most likely culprit in the Titanic's sinking, the debate over its size and the role of unusual ice conditions continues to spark debate among historians and maritime experts. Could the Titanic's own making have contributed to its demise? Let's explore the theory that has gripped the imagination of many, the possibility that the ship's steel was flawed. Section 3. Whispers of brittle steel. Did the ship fail itself? The Titanic was hailed as a masterpiece of engineering, a symbol of human progress. But what if this very symbol of strength was inherently flawed? The theory that substandard steel played a role in the Titanic's sinking has gained considerable traction over the years. Proponents of this theory point to the discovery of rivets and hull plates from the wreckage that exhibit a higher than usual degree of brittleness. Metallurgical analysis has revealed that the steel used in the Titanic's construction contained high levels of phosphorus and sulfur, making it more prone to fracturing under stress, especially in cold temperatures. This discovery has led some to believe that the impact with the iceberg, while significant, wouldn't have been so catastrophic had the steel been of a higher quality. Adding weight to this theory are the accounts of survivors who described hearing a loud cracking sound as the ship grazed the iceberg, a sound that could be consistent with steel fracturing under pressure. However, the brittle steel theory is not without its critics. Some experts argue that the steel used in the Titanic's construction, while perhaps not as ductile as modern steel, was still within acceptable standards for the time. Could a fire, raging unseen in the belly of the beast, have sealed the Titanic's fate? Section 4. The Unseen Inferno, Fire in the Belly of the Beast. While the iceberg remains the most prominent suspect in the Titanic's sinking, a lesser-known theory suggests that a fire smoldering in one of the ship's coal bunkers may have played a crucial role. This theory, once dismissed as an outlandish rumor, has gained credibility in recent years thanks to the discovery of photographic evidence and eyewitness accounts that corroborate the existence of a coal fire aboard the ill-fated vessel. The fire, believed to have started days before the Titanic left Southampton, raged in a coal bunker near the ship's boiler rooms. Experts believe that this fire, burning at extremely high temperatures, could have weakened the steel bulkhead separating the coal bunker from the adjacent boiler room. This weakened bulkhead, already structurally compromised, could have then given way upon impact with the iceberg, allowing water to flood multiple compartments much faster than anticipated. Adding fuel to the fire theory are eyewitness accounts from stokers and firemen who reported battling a persistent coal fire in the days leading up to the disaster. However, the fire theory has been met with skepticism from some quarters. Could this unseen inferno, coupled with the impact, have created a chain reaction that ultimately led to the ship's demise? Was the Titanic doomed from the start, marked by a vengeful force beyond human comprehension? The theory of the mummy's curse, while often relegated to the fringes of historical analysis, has persisted over the years, adding a chilling dimension to the Titanic's tragic tale. The curse is linked to a purportedly cursed Egyptian mummy, a priestess from antiquity, said to have been transported aboard the Titanic. Legend has it that this mummy, disturbed from its eternal slumber, unleashed a vengeful wrath upon the ship and all those aboard. While there's no concrete evidence to support the presence of this specific mummy on the Titanic's manifest, the story has captured the imagination of many. Proponents of the curse theory point to a series of unfortunate events that plagued the Titanic's journey from the outset. From a near collision with another ship as it left Southampton to the unusually calm seas on the night of the sinking. These events, they argue, point to a supernatural force at play. While most historians dismiss the mummy's curse as mere superstition, the theory persists, fueled by our fascination with the unknown and our desire to find explanations for events that defy rational explanation. But the search for answers doesn't end with the tangible or the supernatural. In the aftermath of any tragedy, stories of premonitions and foreboding often surface. The Titanic is no exception. Several passengers and crew members reportedly experienced unsettling dreams, visions, and premonitions in the days and hours leading up to the sinking. One of the most well-known premonitions is that of Morgan Robertson, an author who, in 1898, wrote a novella titled about a fictional ocean liner named the Titan that sinks after hitting an iceberg. The similarities between Robertson's fictional account and the real-life tragedy of the Titanic are uncanny, right down to the ship's size, speed, and the insufficient number of lifeboats. Adding to the mystique are the stories of passengers who canceled their trips at the last minute, citing a sense of unease or foreboding dreams. Whether these premonitions were genuine glimpses into the future or simply the product of anxiety and coincidence, they remain an intriguing aspect of the Titanic's story. But as we delve deeper into the human element of the disaster, we encounter theories that suggest the tragedy may have been compounded by a fatal combination of speed and misjudgment. The Titanic was built for speed, a symbol of technological prowess meant to shatter transatlantic crossing records. But could this very ambition, this relentless pursuit of speed, have blinded those at the helm to the dangers that lay ahead? The theory that the Titanic was sailing too fast, particularly given the known presence of ice in the North Atlantic, has been a subject of debate for over a century. Proponents of this theory argue that the ship's captain, eager to make a timely arrival in New York, may have been overly confident in the Titanic's ability to navigate treacherous waters. They point to the fact that the ship maintained a high speed, even after receiving multiple ice warnings from other vessels in the area. This disregard for caution, they argue, stemmed from a belief that the Titanic was practically invincible, a misconception fueled by the ship's state-of-the-art design and its reputation as unsinkable. Adding to the debate is the possibility that the calm sea conditions on the night of the tragedy created an illusion of safety, leading the crew to believe that they had more time to react to any potential hazards. While the official inquiry concluded that the Titanic's speed was not excessive given the conditions, some maritime experts believe that a more cautious approach, particularly given the ice warnings, could have averted the disaster. The theory of excessive speed serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of overconfidence and the importance of prudence, even when aboard a vessel deemed to be the pinnacle of human engineering. More than a century after its tragic descent into the abyss, the Titanic continues to fascinate and haunt us. The theories we've explored, from the plausible to the paranormal, reflect our enduring need to make sense of this maritime enigma. Despite exhaustive investigations and scientific analysis, the full story of what transpired on that fateful night may never be fully known. Did a combination of factors conspire against the Titanic, or was it simply a tragic confluence of events? Was it human error, design flaws, natural forces, or perhaps, as some believe, a touch of the supernatural? The questions linger, echoing through the decades, each theory adding a new layer of intrigue to the Titanic's enduring legend. Perhaps the most enduring aspect of the Titanic story is not the disaster itself, but the myriad ways in which we grapple with its memory. The ship has become a symbol of human hubris, a reminder that even the grandest of our creations are ultimately at the mercy of nature's awesome power. The Titanic's legacy extends far beyond the wreckage that lies scattered on the ocean floor. And so, the Titanic sails on, not across the vast expanse of the Atlantic, but through the boundless ocean of our collective imagination, its story forever intertwined with the mysteries that lie buried beneath the waves.